Yes, sir. Good morning, good people. January 22nd, 2022. We're back with another edition of the program. This is Spade of Spades Podcast. It is disrespectfully cold outside.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Did you have a hat on?
I mean, I wasn't outside a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was like in the car and in the
Hey
building,
man,
so.
look,
But
when it's cold outside, there's two things you will always see me with: a hat and at least a hoodie.
oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have that and some layers.
I can't go outside with no hat on. I can't do it.
I have a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, man, you come on, man.
And I'm bald headed. That's ain't
I
that
would
crazy?
I would think with you being, follically, challenged. you would put a beanie on, man.
I mean, I do, not all the time though. That's just me being negligent. Man, I mean, you're gonna see a whole bunch of frowny faces. Just
I'm telling you, man.
when you in the cold, you mad for no reason.
You
like,
ever,
bruh.
you ever seen how the ladies walk when it's cold? Hey, look, I ain't never seen the ladies walk so fast when it's cold, man. they be holding their coat. They be like, ooh, like, man,
Shit, girl.
this is why I need a man this time of the year.
You hear me? Oh my goodness. Get your coat. Why you walk out like this? Give me your coat.
Yeah. Man, okay, look. Last show, we did not get to talk about this.
Okay.
What's good?
Here we go.
What's good? What's good? Good.
Come on, Happy New Year, bro. Long time.
Yes, sir, definitely.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's
Sorry
good?
about that, I guess, is coming in. What's up,
What's
my
up,
boy?
baby? How you feeling?
What's good?
Time no see.
What's up,
man?
What's good, my guys?
Y'all been cranking for real.
Appreciate you, bro.
My mother.
What's up, man?
I walk around the joint without my mask on my face.
Nah,
Huh?
you good, bro.
I was walking through the joint without my mask on my face.
Oh no, you good? You good? You good? You good?
You good, bro.
Oh, man. We jumping in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling right now?
Yeah.
I like that.
We on.
I like that. We
Yeah,
rolling.
we on. If
So
y'all
we was getting ready to get into a couple other stuff that we was gonna talk
y'all
about.
want to go on y'all lives and shit. There you go. Yeah.
Hey,
You got those on that side.
But yeah, we got Chuku and we got Top Shot in the building.
yes, sir.
Welcome to
Yes, sir.
welcome to the program, my guys.
Appreciate you having us, bro.
Man, we was trying to do this last year.
I was just about to say that. I was like, we were supposed to
But
do
like
this last year.
schedules kept conflicting. Y'all was all over the place.
Sure.
I was
trying to
doing
get the
bigger and
word.
better things to season 3, so it was just meant for them to be in season 3.
And it's the right year because this the year I feel like everything just going up to another level. So
That's a fact.
yeah, I
That's
really
true.
believe that this is the year for things to turn up. We can curse on this joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Just in case. You know what I'm saying? Some things slip out my mouth. I keep this shit.
Nah, you
I
good,
keep some
man.
shit raw.
Yeah, nah, you good, bro.
Alright.
No, I'm glad to see y'all fellas doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? When I see people, that I know that's from here doing their thing, bro, I love seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, keep doing y'all shit. You know what I'm saying?
Vice versa, because it's like,
Setup going on in here.
yeah, like I see the vision, I see where this can go, and that's why I like just like-minded people. We're not doing the exact same thing, but at the end of the day, we trying to get to another level. That's why I like just rocking out with people that's even just grinding, because I know what it takes to even try to pursue a dream or a vision, and that's why I'm rocking with my man Vic. It's
Hey,
cool,
I
Yes, sir.
keep telling everybody, no matter where this show go, we always gonna keep it in the family.
That's a fact.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Always.
Gotta know your
Always.
roots. Stick
Always.
to your roots.
Always. Gonna keep it in the family with the
We never gonna forget where we came from.
Nah, never,
Can't, bro.
never.
Okay. That's
Never.
what made us.
Can't, especially from here, especially from PG. You PG nigga, you can't.
Fact.
I mean, it's a small. I mean, PG is small. The whole area is small, man. It's real small. So
That's a fact.
and we
Small,
talk.
but it's different. Especially like
Yeah.
when you like
Yeah.
travel like across the United States for real, like just Period. Like we got our own like originality with everything. Like that shit ain't. Yeah,
Oh
that
no,
shit
most
not. That shit not just
definitely.
for show.
You people would know that you ain't from wherever you go.
Where you from? You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah, now because when I was up Philly last weekend, people just knew. Like you're not from.
Yeah, bro, we got different energy. Like
You're not from
everything. You know what I'm saying? If niggas start sacrificing the lingo and trying to just like everybody, like you know what I mean? The way it is. Yeah, man. Niggas be quick to jump on everything we doing, bro. We really got trendsetter like in the water.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's in the water.
For real.
It's in the water, bro.
Nah, yes indeed.
All right, man. Real quick before we get into the topics, y'all both heavily involved with the music thing.
Yes, sir.
Where did the vision come from to pursue music? Was it always a thing?
Shit, well,
We
that's
both
like
got different
we got
perspectives.
different perspectives of how it
He
came
can go
together.
ahead, go
So, like,
first.
For me, it's always been a thing for a little minute. Like since I was like 14, so I got the line at 1028. Since I was 14, I knew I make the league. I just stuck to my dream, guarantee I'm gonna pop. So I just always knew like for me it was just staying down. So I used to be like in my garage trying to figure out how to mix songs and rapping over beats and shit. Like the first little CD I had, cause we had CDs back then. So the first CD I had, like it was like a bunch of instrumentals. One of the first songs I like wrote a song to was like the Juvenile High beat. I used to stay up and like write, bro. I remember like the first time I was trying to like start writing and shit. I'm asking my little brother like, "What you think? Like this shit fire?" Like I'm talking about, I stayed up from like 9 o'clock that night to like 6 in the next morning. I had like a crack in my neck, bro, just writing verses. You feel me? So it's like this shit always just been something for me where it's like get better, get better, get better. Cause I used to fuck with my shit at first, so I had to keep going. So I was like, all right, this shit right here. You feel me? Like I used to compete with who I was looking up to. So I ain't never look at it like I had to start from. I'm looking at it like you, like I'm trying to do what you could do. And then when I meet up with where you at, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be able to be on par. So it's always been like a passion for me.
See, my situation kind of different. So like, you know, and us, we grew up and hung out together, and as you know, we started off with more than just us two as the rappers. So like, they actually had passions, as he just spoke on, his passion for the grind. Me, I was always just with the rolling with the flow, and then we, you know, Lawrence from around the way used to want to be an engineer. So I used to always just, when I'm hanging with them, I would just play around. I helped them build a studio. So now we have a studio, we can just record and shit. So we ended up, for me, this is turned into a passion over time. Never was my passion. Never dreamed of being a rapper. I wanted to be a hooper, and you know, I wanted to be a juvenile defense attorney as well. But so like over time, when you play in the studio, you of course are gonna make music. So we had my first freestyle, or the first freestyle we put out was on Chief Keef's I Don't Like beat. We was playing on that. So then we had released the audio. This is 2012, sometime in August. Released the audio. That joint was on YouTube. This is before social media can just promote your stuff. So this is all like off strength and off your name value and stuff. So we put the song out. We next thing you know, we just seen like 500 views in like less than 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm like, what the hell? This little thing I was just playing with in the stew, man. So then like the next day, like or like after we just watching the numbers go, we like, yo. My man Waleezy at the time was like, yo, bro, let's shoot a music video. They shot a music video, the joint started going up. Yeah, the shit started going up. So I'm just like, then I just started getting a high off the joint.
We threw a party first. We threw a party.
We threw a red light.
We played the song like 4 times in the party.
People just, the reactions from people was like, yo, y'all like this? I'm like, man, I was just playing, okay. This ain't about nothing. So I kept doing that. We still kept doing more and more videos and just getting reaction, just started building off of that. And that's how it turned into a passion. Then I seen how impactful it is on the people. You know what I'm saying? And it just became fun. It's something I've just stuck on doing. So now it's an official passion.
Okay. That's cool to hear, because from your side, it's kind of similar to my side.
Yeah.
Growing up, I wanted to be a football player.
Yeah, you definitely was a football player.
I was trying to be a baller, you feel me? And then now, like, me growing up and what I went through and my personality, it's like, now it's like, I make people laugh and all that, and I'm like, damn, I should be a comedian. And everybody's saying that I should be a comedian. So and that became a passion. And growing up, you know, listening to all stand-up comedy and hearing it, you know, become a motivation. Like, I can do this in my own way. You know what I'm saying? So that gradually became you know what I'm saying, a passion. So like to hear you say that, I was like, yeah, that kind of remind me of myself because this podcast shit and the comedy shit, it kind of gradually became my passion. It wasn't always my passion. And because it was a night that I had looking around, like, bro, you're not making it to the league, bro. This is not happening. It's just not going down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the only a talk you can have with yourself for real.
Yeah, and then but then again, those are like signs from God too. It's just like, man, you just finding a way to just show you what your real purpose is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a fact.
Sometimes it take years or months just to realize what it is, and then once you hook on it, and if once you love what you're doing, then you know that you got a calling for this because it don't feel like work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what really was the key thing too.
That's a fact. The people gonna tell you. You know, I was having views and shit, and the people at the party, you know what I'm saying? And there's people telling me I'm just doing just silly videos and just doing a little bit of
that's
something.
exactly how it be.
Now I'm putting my, putting effort in towards it. Now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because it just came natural. So,
you gonna see the signs too, bro. You gonna get every sign for you to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I got a saying where I'd be like, we pay more attention to the love over the hate, bro. Like, I feel like we done reached the point where, like, haters, it done got too widespread how people looking at it. Like, I remember, like, you supposed to really take, like, you like a hater for a hater. You feel me? Not everybody just want haters just cause. So it's like you missing out the people that's just like showing you attention in a good way. You feel me? So I feel like we need to redirect that. Like, how the fuck you giving so much like that nigga that's always talking down on you? You feel me? Like,
that's a fact.
That shit was funny. Like when it's like one or two niggas where it's like, how I use a direct hater. Like I can use an obvious hating ass nigga. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Use an obvious hating ass nigga. Now it's just like it's cool.
No reason. Like why you gotta do this to show love? You feel me?
Yeah, nigga. For likes and shit, niggas make up ops, niggas make up dead homies, like shit just crazy, bro. Like it's just we need to refocus what we giving attention to. Like, so I feel like the motherfuckers that's trying to give you your flowers, or the motherfuckers that's trying to make sure, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you know that you got some potential to make it somewhere. Like, them the people you need to be paying attention to.
I'm big on that.
Yeah,
just
that's all we've been
staying
doing.
interacting with those that's real life rocking with you for real. It don't matter how small, how big, interact with those people, because at the end of the day, they gonna take you where you gotta go, because you can't do this without your supporters or fans.
So social media got everybody feeling like hating the way to go. Like, even down to a like niggas be scared to hit a like. Like, I used to just scroll down and do that shit for free because I know, like, motherfuckers could use it. You feel me? Yeah, so it's like the fact that, like, hitting a button on your phone to turn to this psychological thing. Like, I call niggas out on shit. Like, because if in real life your shit got down manifest different than how it could on social media, I'm talking about, like, in the goofy way. Like, if you can't tell the mentality, like, I tell niggas all the time, like, you taking a screenshot of your leg to type down, like, some bullshit, some PSA for a nigga that you got the number.
Type vibes.
You feel me? And then you venting and shit. And then when niggas be like, what's up? What's wrong? What do you do? Nothing. You acting like, you feel me? Like, you ain't just stir the pot, like you not starting shit. Like, y'all need to stop that goofy ass shit, bro. Like, it because so much people doing it, everybody doing it, so it's like,
it's
you feel me? If I'm doing some lame ass shit, you doing some lame ass shit, you not gonna call me up for some shit that you be doing low key, you feel me?
Like, not getting famous for the trolling and shit like that. Just
man, people losing their souls out here, man. That's at the end of the day, man.
Modeling and shit, so it's like,
that shit crazy. And I'm like, this one part you were saying that, like, people don't be wanting to show love. Like, I said it on the show when Don Lee came on. I was like, have y'all ever had sneak likers? Like, on my mother, bro. Like, like when I start doing a little comedy stuff, bro, it been people like it be a couple, like a nice amount of people. But yeah, bro, I love you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking about my videos and all that, and I'm like thinking in my mind, I'm like,
but they won't let it be
like
shown. Yeah. They won't let it be. I'm gonna say something about that. I'm gonna say something about that.
We talk about that all the time.
They will see you in person. Yo, bro. I'm like, bro, where this energy on the, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that shit don't make no sense.
My reality is way more lit than what I am on the gram, though.
You feel me?
My reality is
on the gram, they not trying to like make it look like
my reality is way more lit than what it is.
It's because everybody looking for like fans and shit. Even like me, I don't look at like on this grand level. I'm not really looking at nobody to support my music like a fanatic. You feel me? I'm looking at it more so like, you took the time out to listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for the fact that shit it's work for that. Like, it's not like you just going off of some marketing or some programming. Like, you realize taking the time out to show some love.
But goddamn, you can't look at the damn video and like it and just
put a comment, because I know
that. You know what they would do? they will experience the whole content you put up,
Exactly.
but they'll go on your DM and
Yeah.
you vector the all right, bro. There's a comment section, there's a like button, there's a share button. What you doing, man?
And you know
Right,
all of that help me get
Right,
money.
You don't want
Shit.
people to, you
Not
don't want
even
people to know
shit,
that you
Chuku.
rocking
I
with
can't
me.
get a bye-bye. I can't get a bye-bye.
We ain't asking for it, but
What's even more crazy about that is they'll go through your whole body of work,
Bruh.
and then they'll talk about it to other people,
Mm-hmm.
but not give you the feedback.
yeah.
But that's what they fucked up at the word of mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say
always,
word of mouth
like,
is
the
one of the most.
biggest,
That's what
tool.
got us on too in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, word of mouth because you know we ain't had social media wasn't pumping like that.
Right.
So like the word of mouth, you know the neighborhood we came from was popular. So it's just all that stuff was just
Word of mouth
all
gonna
that shit
always be the
spreading
biggest
like that.
marketing
Yeah.
tool. Like, and that's what niggas be fucking up at. I done had a nigga, one of my mans, bro, done told me like, you know, a bitch hopped in his car playing our shit. He telling her
Got
to
that
turn that
vibe.
shit off, fool. Like it, but that shit, yeah, but that shit happening though. That's gonna make the bitch like go home and try to see
You know
what's up with the
nothing,
nigga.
when
you
niggas
feel
don't
me? So
know.
it's like-
I be pillow talking.
Yeah,
They don't
bro.
know
Hold on,
that the
hold on.
female gonna run that back.
Well, yeah, we got some
Run
fucked up
that back.
stories,
Hold
bro.
on.
Yeah, we got
That's
some
a lot of
fucked
shit
up
going
stories,
on,
bro.
man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like we done. We done really
You said
lived a
your
lot.
man was in the car.
Right, one of my one of my men, like one of my real life
And the
men.
shorty came in bumping
Yeah,
your
the
shit.
bitch come in the car, and she was playing our shit like the shit.
And he told her to turn
He
it
told her
off.
to turn it off, bruh. And like she came
That's
back.
no longer your man, right?
Nigga, come on, bro.
Okay, all right.
That's foul, man.
Come on, bro. And these the type of things you be fighting against, bro. Not even realizing it be a nigga like right there. Somebody you give a shirt off, like you wearing the chain and shit. You gonna make sure they icy with you on stage. Like it's them type of niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Man.
that's why I keep my circle small, man.
That's
Got
crazy,
you.
for real.
Shit like
Only
that.
the real
I got a
penetrate.
lot of good acquaintances. See, people don't understand that. You know, I got a lot of good acquaintances, but like my circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep that small and efficient. You feel me?
That's why I always say only the real can penetrate this my circle,
Yeah,
man.
at this point.
You know, squares in the circle. God.
Nah.
Because
At the time, you be thinking everybody 100 though, but that's the whole thing I be saying. It's always like people be feeling like the only motherfuckers that got like something to learn or a full circle moment is like people that do like fucked up evil shit. I feel like motherfuckers with a big heart got just as much of a journey to learn with that shit too. Cause
Oh, that's a fact.
yeah, you letting somebody like play with you or manipulate you, bro, you gonna get that shit smacked back the same way as a nigga that shooting somebody that need his karma back. You feel
No,
me?
that's
Like
a fact. You just they
yeah.
gonna get it. They gonna get it like all at once.
Mhm.
When niggas doing fucked up shit, they get it all at once.
it might
They get
smack you, as you know what I'm saying? You might get it hit.
Us, we get it gradually as we go. Cause I feel like people with the big cars go through the most shit.
Yeah.
I
You know
got
what
some
I'm
more
saying?
shit to say on the big hearts, like my advice, because, like, man, people don't know, okay, all you see is when it comes to Calais game, you see us as the face. People don't know, like, the things we do behind the scenes and, like, how we care for people, make sure everybody's straight so you don't ever feel like an outcast, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I'm coming out with 10 dudes, if one of y'all are off, we all off. So it's like just trying to take care of everybody. And this is my advice for people with big hearts because this is what we had to learn. Like, it's nothing wrong with being selfish and there's nothing wrong with being selfish. You just got to have a nice little balance in between the two
That's
to
a
protect your
fact.
energy because some people will drain you out. And that's how, like,
But see, as men though, like when we eventually get to the point where we learn that, we get, we get, oh, you done came up and you done forgot about us, or you too good for us now, or you don't come around no more, you don't hit us up no more. Like, nah, because the energy I'm on is different from what it was when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
people be holding on to the wrong things.
yeah, so if I see you still moving the same way we was moving when we was in high school,
It's a problem.
Yeah, that major problem.
when we all
Major
got
problem.
responsibilities and
Or
priorities
shit.
and things we're trying to accomplish, like nah, I can't rock with you.
That's a problem.
I mean, I love you from a distance,
That's a fact.
and I'll check on you, but
You all right?
right.
You okay? All right.
But for you to be like in and around my inner circle, like knowing my moves and this, that, and the third, nah, it's
I feel like growing up, like where we come from, we just don't be having terminologies for shit. So it's like we see shit that people know how to explain already because it ain't like some new history, but we just don't be knowing no terminologies for like depression and shit. Like we probably growing up, you ain't never realized what moment you probably, or if you really was ever depressed now because it's a new wave and shit.
I was fucked up.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like,
Another thing that hit hard now is like all them little messages our teachers used to tell us. Oh, your friends ain't gonna be your friends, huh? They was dropping gems at the time,
that shit grow to be real.
but the thing is, they're older than us, so like at the time they're older than us. Say like we in high school, right? you still, in order to get to the youth, you still got to put yourselves in their shoes to communicate in a way that they will fully understand. So that, because they were given a good message, it just wasn't delivered all the way in detail for comprehension. And now that's why it's like, oh, damn, my teacher did say, the friends you laughing with and joking with now ain't going to be, and we didn't know how it happened, but 5 to 10 years later, you see how it just all unfolded. It's like,
and
damn, people be dropping gems like crazy.
Vic, like, it's lack of ambition, bro. Like, lack of ambition is a scary thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put a hustler in the room next to a nigga that don't know how to make no money. Like, bro, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's irritation bound to happen, bro. Like, it just don't mix. And no matter how you mix this shit, no matter what genre, no matter what goddamn workplace,
It's gonna be hate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
It's
it's
gonna be
like,
hate
bro,
involved, yeah.
you gotta just know that shit. Like, that elevation come natural, bro. Like, the way I hustle, bro, if I done grew to a point where my ambition is just, my ambition, I feel like bigger than my body. So for a lot of niggas, bro, I don't feel like they could keep up with that, and that's going to translate into things where it's like somebody that don't got that type of drive will look at that and manipulate it to some type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
And see, you can't teach that.
Yeah, and I don't got time to be going back and recreate that.
You
Yeah,
can't teach that drive, that
niggas gotta look at that.
Either
Yeah.
you got it or you don't.
Exactly.
And if you don't got it, you can watch somebody who
You
do
can watch
got it
somebody
and
who grow
learn
it,
and try
yeah.
to create your own style, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with learning from
You
others.
can't teach real, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't teach
You
real.
can't.
You gotta be within you. You gotta be in, you know,
And man,
DNA for real. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, okay, one of my mans on Live, D-Love, you know, what's the name? We had this one friend, one we used to be cool with, like, dude, like we wanted to come to circle. But when you see, you know, sometimes you be like, bro, if he cooler with us, he gonna be good,
Right.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get them together. But sometimes a hoe is a hoe.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, a person just not real.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I seen it, but he was like, nah, you know, you with that big heart shit. Nah,
Right.
let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out. But then it end up being what we thought it was. And he was like, nah, let's keep our circle small and efficient, and we just keep on going from there. We not gonna keep giving these niggas or females our energy that's not supposed to deserve it.
So you get a
know
bell,
what I'm saying?
please.
We can't do that. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? We were just
for real.
talking about that last episode about energy. You can't do that. You gotta cut people off. You know what I'm saying?
Protect
Without
your
that.
energy,
He
bro.
cool. He was cool to the motherfucker at the time. But you know what I'm saying? He wasn't meant to stay in our circle, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got weed people.
And
out
there's
the
an
circle.
art. There's an art to letting people go.
Yeah.
Some things, even like some people like that, I don't even rock with no more. This is my thing for people that I still got love for. It's a real thing called tough love. You gotta love people from a distance. It don't mean no love there. It's just not how I'm just distributing the love the way it need to be. You know what I'm saying? That is, some people just gotta adapt to that too.
Can't
and
do it to a point. it's
another thing
natural.
is people's upbringing, your family, how you was raised, really play a factor of how you are as an adult. Can't really teach an old dog new tricks. So some people just gonna be stuck in their ways unless they want to learn. A lot of people stop learning after fucking schooling and all that, and that's another problem too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You like you be surprised about what's normal in people's households.
Man,
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Like talk like
bro.
that disrespectful shit. Like it's normal in some people's households.
Yeah, and
People going through
Oh,
something
Lord.
like suck it up. I don't got time for that. They probably was going through that when they was a kid and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what a person going through. You know what I'm saying? How they was raised and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
That one of the wild
to
ass
think about.
moments.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, your environment don't make you, but sometimes mostly it does.
It's shaped a lot, bro.
It
It's
molds
shaped
you
a
a
lot.
certain
like,
type of way, yeah. And it's up to
It
you.
It's shaped a lot,
It's up
bro.
to you to release certain shackles. You know what I'm saying? That's holding you back from growing.
And even in that, like, I just leave that for every individual because it is your job. But it's like, I can't even judge with that because it's like daily. I give gratitude because I feel like you one thought or experience away from being like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing or one person maybe came into your life or one. So it's like, I be grateful because I be like, shit, I really came from like, we all came from like really similar like backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what the fuck it was like out here growing up. Then it's like I moved to Atlanta. So it's like I seen the difference in how niggas like in a different area might move in the
That's a
streets.
fact, my cousin.
You know what I'm saying? And then like even on they shit, like the south side of Atlanta to the east side of Atlanta is different. So once I had that broke already, bro, it's like it's open. Like leaving your city, bro, like that shit actually when they be like leave your city to open your mindset. That shit is actually necessary, bro. Cause I know some niggas ain't never been on 495, bro. Like it make you look at shit different. Cause you see how other niggas thug, and you realize like, damn, we only thug like this cause it's just like just repetition of like I'm waking up and then we doing this and this shit might have happened. Next thing you know we in beef. Cause y'all remember when the hood beefs was like big out here, bro? Like the type of shit you had to stand on where you losing your life just cause you from down the street here, or, you know what I'm saying? This nigga shot this nigga 5-10 years ago type shit. So it's like it be different when you see like how different niggas is really like carrying, and then you realize like shit
from different places, and even from places where you even think that niggas going through shit like that.
You know what I mean?
I went to school in Alabama. I went to Tuskegee. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, my man did too.
Yeah, I was getting like every part of the, you know what I'm saying, the world. Those people from the Virgin Islands, from Oregon, from Connecticut. I met a real hood nigga, solid nigga from Connecticut. Fucked me up. Because I was like, I'm thinking he from New York, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, where you from, bro? He was like, yeah, from Connecticut. And I was like, nah, not what street you from. I said, where you from? And he was like, nah, I'm from Connecticut, bro. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And you just get to see different people, you know what I'm saying, what they went through, and you think you got it bad. And then you hear somebody else's story, and you be like, damn.
Yeah.
And I'm complaining, like, bro, and he got better grades than me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't continue to, like, whatever you went through, man, it hold on you.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that going through worse stuff that's not letting it hold on you. You're like, I can't do that.
They turning up there and past that shit.
Make
like,
you look in the mirror for real.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is that you feel like you gotta do, as long as like you got a plan with how you feel like you gotta knock that shit out, bro. Like I'm behind you with that shit. I don't feel like it's my job or position to tell nobody you can't do nothing
at all.
You know what I mean? So I'd rather support. Like you gotta be ass for me to be like, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion and be like, bruh, stop that shit. And even then, it's not me telling you like stop. It's like I just tell you like, bruh, I wouldn't see that shit going far. But bruh, you gotta be like ass, bro. Like I'm talking about like to the point where it's like, why you even do that? And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody be some shit when they start something. So it's just really just staying out.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah,
everybody automatically assume, all right, I'm gonna start X, Y, and Z, and I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top in like 2 weeks. It don't work like that.
Man, these people want to be overnight success. Nobody want to put in work no more. A lot of people look at us like if they come like new to our lives.
Yeah.
Until like we sometimes do like throwbacks and all that. You all know that we've been rapping since 2012. Really been putting in work.
Yeah.
We had, you know what I'm saying? So when people see our chains now, when I say shining, some people think you scam. Some people
like
think
scam,
you doing some other shit.
up.
But
Yeah.
I'd rather put in work. You know what I'm saying? So
work.
that's a lot. That's niggas don't know how to put in work no more.
And that's the thing, you know, because we live amongst the microwave generation. We gotta have everything quick.
Instant gratification.
It gotta be overnight. And if it don't happen right away, then
you a failure.
Right, you a failure.
For real.
And some of these young kids really like they really be depressed and
I was about to say that's what I depressed
down and out because you know they had this expectation.
And that's why we gotta have conversations like this. Yeah, we gotta have conversations like this. You know, like, yo, this is how you obtain this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I was saying last podcast. This generation got all the faith in the world, but no work.
Yeah,
faith without work is
dead. I was gonna say, bro. These people.
See, I feel like, hey, so look, bro.
People just be posting
bro.
quotes.
I feel like that's the best way you could put that shit through. Cause look, motherfuckers be trying to make me sound like an asshole, right? Cause look, bro. I don't subscribe to that depression shit. Like, look, if they gonna cancel me after this, we gonna do it. Let's do it. Look,
ain't no mercy for the weak.
I don't really subscribe to that depression shit in the sense of like, cause them same motherfuckers that be depressed, bro, these niggas got all types of attitude problems and all types, like y'all can lash out type shit. So am I wrong for feeling like in certain cases depression could be seen as a crush? Am I wrong for feeling that if you got the feeling, and it's not just to the point where it's like it's immobilized you. I'm talking about like, bro, you sad or you feel it's I don't even know, bro, because everybody, what's the pinpoint, bro? Some people's like, it's a chemical imbalance, so I just gotta act crazy. Some people just like, you should just be considerate to the fact. I feel like, bro.
From a person who's been depressed, in a depression, it can't be a crutch. It can't be a crutch. Depression's a real thing. It's a real thing that you can
I believe so.
Yeah. At the same time is a lot of people starting to use that as a crutch to be complacent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because look,
like a defense mechanism.
imagine you
From a
depressed,
person
right?
who was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not about to continue to be fucked up because I'm not about to not live.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So I gotta keep
So
pushing.
what's wrong? And then it's like you can't even motivate motherfuckers to keep going. Like you tell a motherfucker like, bro, like, yeah, I understand that shit happens so and so, but it's like now in this generation, niggas want to stay in the down
Exactly.
part.
That's
Like
the
if you
thing.
the nigga that's trying to uplift them,
They
it's
don't
like you
wanna-
a bully or something. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
they not.
like not, bro. This shit is fucked up. This life shit, this world shit is fucked up. It's gonna stay fucked up. That's
Exactly.
one thing for sure. You gonna know. The only other thing after that is you gonna die. So, so it's like, bro, what the fuck? I benefit from telling you some fairy tale bullshit instead of like what you need to kind of give you that push. And then even then, let's say, cause we can't even relate and say that we going through the same shit. But let's say Vic feel like he went through some shit that was just fucking him up. I'm going through shit that's fucking me up. We can't really quantify who's hurting the most. You feel me?
Exactly.
But let's say, bruh end up after like 3 weeks, he getting up, he on his shit, he start moving, he back in the podcast, he back in his grind. I stopped going to the studio for the whole year type shit. Like, bruh, it's more respect, it's more I can admire from you, bruh, because see, we giving the fucking flowers and the respect to the motherfuckers that's like, I quit. Bruh, I feel like that's disrespectful as fuck to the people that pull themselves up to keep pushing in life. Cause to keep going, I feel is way harder. We could all just stop right. If you want to
It's
sit right
easy
here
to
and not
say,
move,
yeah, it's easy to
so you
quit.
just ran out of breath or whatever, bro, we could do that. So I feel like it take more to be like, I'm about to keep going. So when the fuck we get to this flip side where it's like,
Man, I think it's a fine line, man, because I know people who who've been depressed and they've really been like down and out. Like they not doing it for clout or they not doing it for to be a
feel for those
victim.
and I know that too, and I feel that too,
feel for
though.
those type of
And I think I talk with a lot of conviction, so I don't want nobody that's listening to feel like, this nigga.
No, but the flip
You know what I mean?
side of
But
that is
the
there
truth.
but there is people out
Yeah,
there
the truth.
who because first of all, how you know you're even depressed? Have you been diagnosed? That's been depressed? Did you go see a doctor? You know
What do you
saying?
do about it
What are
actively?
you doing about it to offset whatever chemical imbalance you have?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up bad habits, right? Like are you drinking yourself to black out? You know what I'm saying? Are you shooting up?
Y'all
What
watch
are you
South
doing?
Park?
I ain't watch it like that.
You see that episode where Cartman was he was faking like he was suicidal. He was like, bruh, I'm about to kill myself. I'm about to kill myself. Like you guys, like, come on, bro. You can even. I'm about to kill myself, bruh. I feel like South Park, bruh. Like I don't know how niggas be sleep, bruh. They be reflecting real life
That's
to
a
the
fact.
T,
No,
fool.
that's a fact.
Like the foolishness that happen in real life, bruh. They is the perfect example. Like that's why it's like,
It's just the
bruh.
way they put it is all putting to some people, but they be saying some real shit.
It's the realest
Kinda
flip on
like
this shit,
Boosie.
bruh.
Kind of like Boosie. People don't like how Boosie say
Yeah.
it, but Boosie be saying some real shit.
He say some real
He's
shit.
just gonna say it in his vernacular,
Yeah.
in his home vernacular. You feel me? You know what
And
I'm
it
saying?
just stood in like a perspective where it's like, let me word how I need to say this. A perspective where men back then really stood in. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's just like real niggas from a certain time could definitely just hear that and pick up what he trying to see. It's just we live in a different time.
And it's
where you
not
can't
cool
really-
to stick to what the real. You know what I'm saying?
like-
Trying to like, all right, let's say for example, like some people will really know what he's saying, understand what he's saying, but it's more safe to play on the other side because of opportunities or and that shit be blowing.
But they just this one
I'm
side,
getting
this
a
one side of
lot
the aggression, bro.
feedback on depression.
Me too.
I'm gonna just read through some of
Me
the
too,
comments.
bro.
Yeah, let's read them joints.
Nah, Yates said depression is used too loosely. We all just out here self-diagnosing ourselves as being depressed.
Yeah,
Bruh.
and everybody on perks. Like how you do that?
Yeah, bro.
Like this-
Hey, man,
this
another thing
generation-
is some people need to realize balance their time on social media, bro. The things you liking, the things that you keep staring at the screen from, the algorithm is picking it up and just playing with your head, and that's how they get you. Y'all need to like more positive things so that your algorithms can change, because at that
That's
day,
a
we're
fact.
getting monitored. So you keep staring at, you read a negative post. You feel like you can relate to it, so you stare at it for some time. You're liking it. They gonna keep feeding you that shit. They monitoring
Niggas need hobbies, man.
The phones ain't smart. These people just studying. They just studying your patterns. Like, that's what they doing, and they making money.
Niggas need hobbies, bro. This generation do not chase no money. That's why they got all this fucking free time.
Man, it snowed the other day. I ain't see no kids outside. No high schoolers, no none of that. I used to wake up geeking to see the snow. Go out there, go hustle, make me some money. Probably call one of my partners. Y'all trying to do this house together. We can do this house together. We can do this joint solo.
That's a fact.
It was feeling like I got bread.
That's a fact.
There's a different mentality,
bro. Yeah.
Hey, what y'all niggas doing? We was money motivated, bro. What y'all niggas doing?
When the leaves fell on the ground.
Snowed outside.
The leaves. Cutting grass. It don't matter what season. We getting money. Like, that's just.
I done replanted a dude tree. I done unplanted a tree. like taking the tree out somebody.
You feel me? Like anything to get paid.
I was a landscaper.
Young niggas be too ready to crash nowadays, bro.
I was.
I believe, bro. Like,
don't nobody want to come outside no more.
You know how many people I help move? You know how many people I help move, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, social media got shit on the flip, though, bro.
Other people got people lazy.
We grew up at a perfect time.
That's why I love the fact that we consider kind of hybrid. We know what life was like prior to social media.
Exactly,
after.
yeah.
Social media do got a lot of pros and it got cons, but to be able to see both sides, there's a generation that will only know our side through like movies, history, and us talking about it. They can only, they can't even imagine what we talking about.
So I be saying it's a new world. It's a set of kids that only like seen like they friends through they like phone type shit, like or when they go out to a club, they just see them waves of cameras. Like I remember when that shit was starting.
Yo, I suck at trying to do these relations on the internet and all that. It just, I'm not saying it's not possible or anything, but I'm slowly adapting to like trying to be in this social media matrix, like how to maintain relationships through social media, because you're not really seeing people, but you're seeing people online, but you're not really seeing people in person. And a lot of things, the thing about social media, you can't really get who I really am on there. It's just like certain aspects of me. You can't really get my personality. You ain't gonna get these type of convos out of me on those social media. So like, I just wish more real life interactions should happen, and then you can graduate and blend that with the social media, because at least you know who you really talking to. So when you reading their text messages, you can be like, okay, he probably means it like this, because you could say shut the fuck up through text, but so you could take it so different way, but you don't know my tone, you don't know my delivery, you don't know the mood. Shut the fuck up, like shut the fuck up, but you won't know that how I meant that, and that's the thing. I hate texting, like I mean, they're trying to put you in so many arguments, miscommunications.
Yes,
bro. Oh my God, bro.
At all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like bro, like the things that I hear that how dudes be trying to talk to females, bro. I be like, bro, we talked about it too. Like, bro, like they be like, hey, number? Question mark? What is that? What is that?
Hey, man,
that makes no damn sense.
You can't really even show your charisma in the DMs, bro.
They can't even have conversations with each
I don't
other.
even know your name.
Hey, say that again. This nigga said what?
Question mark? With a number? He said number.
He thought he was
mark.
smooth.
He didn't say none of that. Hey, bro, you know what's the kill? Most of the times it be working, bro.
That's it works sometimes, bro. You keep that shit.
That's the crazy part, bro. Like they don't have no kind of social skills at all. And then they in these relationships, and then they find out they don't really know this motherfucker. Because you know why you don't know this motherfucker? Because you ain't get to know him. You ain't got no kind of social skills to try to figure out who the fuck this person is that you're talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just come in the DM with a question mark. What the fuck is that?
We ain't writing notes and sneaking out on the bike.
Even back in the day when social media first started out, we was still having conversations through Skype, through Uber. All the late nights we had through Uber and Skype. Shit. You talking about?
Man, we was getting engaged. Niggas get
I'm trying to tell you, bro. What? That's crazy. Like they can't talk to each other. None of that, bro.
Hey, that's because
this Instagram shit, the way this shit got everything played up is like niggas want to play a role, bro.
Hey, yo, and the pandemic ain't making anything any more better, bro.
Niggas really acting out a role. Like clout is currency, bro. Like clout is currency. Niggas that sell their reputation, dignity, respect, all of that shit goes for clout. Integrity, all that shit goes out the window for clout.
Goes out the window.
Yeah. Anything. So it's like, I don't know, bro. You be surprised niggas do anything behind closed doors nowadays, bro.
Oh, nah,
you can't even. You
I ain't
feel me?
surprised.
Can't respect none of this shit going on.
Hey,
right
man.
now, bro, for
I
a
ain't
life.
surprised.
Shit
Hey,
about
man.
somebody, you be like, God, not that. Get
Back to the
My mother told me
communication
never swear
though.
on no
Back
swear
to,
for no
back
man.
to
bro.
that communication topic.
I hear rumors.
Hey,
bro. That's what it
motherfuckers
is.
be weird as hell, man. Motherfuckers be weird as hell with how they own issues with you and won't even not express that shit. And it could probably be something small, but then motherfuckers are so quick to, instead of addressing issues, they ghosting. They scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
That shit is
Now
good.
you
confrontation
Yeah,
is scary.
I was
niggas
getting ready
scared
to
of
say,
confrontation. Like, man,
Yeah.
what? That shit be blowing me, bro.
That don't mean it's an argument.
It's not even that, bro. Like we grew
It's
up
a
having to like defend ourselves, joning and shit. Like I think I don't know, bro. Maybe the emotional, intelligence that we had based off of that then molded us. Cause, bro, if we ain't had no school shooters after them type of road sessions, I don't know what the fuck
Elementary
gonna
school.
happen, bro.
Yeah.
Roasting each other.
Yeah, bro.
Healthy confrontation.
I'm
Roasting
doing-
each other.
High
High
school.
school. Roasting each other.
Sometimes you had to go back home and
It's
come
a
back
certain
for a
thing
nigga.
called
Yeah,
healthy-
like
it's
for
a
real,
certain thing
bro.
called healthy confrontation.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need, hey, bro, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
Like, who you
for
talking
sure.
to? You know what I'm saying? We need
Yeah.
a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because life gonna knock you around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life gonna knock you around, so you gonna need to have tough skin. So if you can take me joning on you, and you can fire back, you can do the same thing when it comes to life. That's why I hate when nowadays, you know what I'm saying, being your child is so frowned upon.
Yeah, it's
Let me
I don't
tell you
like
something.
that.
Let me tell you something. It's certain life lessons you need to learn
What it
because
was,
you
bro?
come out there and your life can be on the motherfucking line. So the fact that I'm teaching you early,
Yeah.
you come home and you know if you about to do this, you gonna get your ass whooped. So in life, you be like, oh shit, if I do this, there can be some
See,
real
and
consequences.
that's the problem.
You feel me?
People don't be knowing these consequences. That's why these young niggas crashing out too. Like you see the shit they going to jail for. It's like, damn, bro.
Like why?
Then they don't know the reality of their decisions until
Exactly.
they really facing that shit. I'm like, that's what's the problem. There's consequences. People don't know that
Exactly.
these actions come
Everybody
with
just
Exactly.
take
If you was
everything
getting
out
your
of
ass
control.
whooped when you
Yeah.
was younger, you
Good or
won't
bad
be going through that
consequences.
shit. You know if you took that goddamn Mr. Goodbar at the shoppers, your mama's gonna whoop your ass if you get caught.
I was taking them
But
chances
that's the thing.
anyways.
Look, they take some shit
I'm
like
taking
that.
them chances
They take some
anyways.
shit like that where you know
Fuck
you
is
was
you
dead
talking
ass
about?
wrong. You feel me? You know
Five-figure
you was
discount
dead
that
ass
day.
wrong. They gonna flip some shit like that and make it seem like your mother like beat you like Ike or something. You feel me? Like, and that's the problem. Like, we don't got no like limits with this shit.
It's
It's
a
like
balance, though. It
everything
is a balance.
is some type of psychological. Cause now it's like, oh, let's say you took a payday or something out the store and your mother beat you. Somebody start talking about it. You start thinking about some bullshit like, yeah, I did get abused, right? Like, yeah, my mom did used to like beat me, right? Like, you feel me? When it's like, you know damn well it was just some little shit like, bro, you got a whooping, bro. Like, you out there cutting up. You
Exactly.
feel me?
The only
Fucking
way I
up.
see these drinks is really
It is
That's
a
what
abuse.
it is, and why- It's a difference, bro, because they just trying
Yeah, I
to
was
make
about
it
to
seem
say,
like
I was about to speak on that. The
every
only way,
physical interaction is abuse. I don't know, bro. I'm Caribbean, so it's like a lot of
the
that
only
shit,
way I
bro.
look at it as abuse is if you just getting beat
Beat
just
the
because
shit out
your
of it.
parents just not feeling themselves and they just taking their anger out on you. That's kind of like abuse. But
that's
if you know why you really get whooped, then that ain't no abuse.
Yeah,
But if
bro.
your mom just stressed out on life and any little thing just trigger her, that's abuse.
that's
You know what I'm
abuse.
saying? But people be knowing why they getting their ass
I
whooped.
don't know, bro, because they probably say that I got some type of syndrome with something, because they say I think all my abuse is normal, because my mother used to fuck me up.
Man, what?
Man, not even
I'm
my
African.
Jamaican, though,
Our
bro.
coaches-
I'm
You feel
Nigerian.
me? Like, so
Our
it's like,
coaches-
yeah, bro.
Our
Like,
coaches used to get in
you
our
doing
ass.
all
Yeah,
that shit,
yeah.
bro.
Our coaches.
That's your age, bro.
Even
That's just-
before that, when I was in karate, I had an old school sensei. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Sensei Welch. But he was wicked. We was like 6 years old doing knuckle push-ups on concrete.
Wow.
What? running miles for our belt. Like,
And
he
my man was trying to train y'all for
hardcore,
physical
bro.
war.
What?
Bro.
Cussing us out and all that. And our parents right there. Ain't like they don't see the shit. They see the shit. That's that 90s shit.
But
that we grew
but
up
some of
on.
that should just be just the way people passionately
yeah.
deliver their
No, he
messages.
loved
So some
us.
people,
He loved-
yeah,
he
that's what I'm
loved the
saying.
shit out of us,
That
you know what I'm
that don't mean that he mean wrong. But some
Wrong,
people just
yeah.
take a certain type of delivery as offensive. It's like, bro,
Right,
you gotta
that's
know
a
what
fact.
you gotta know what, really take the time to listen. Stop
I
trying
ain't
to
gonna
hear.
lie like
He
that.
didn't do that with everybody though. He knew who he could do that to. He knew some people you could talk like that to. Some people you gotta talk a certain way to. He knew a balance
But
though. But it
that
was
tough,
reasonable.
that level of tough love type shit, like I learned that from like some solid niggas that don't even exist. Like that level of, like it's like everything just feminine. Like you can't exert no testosterone out here.
Exactly.
Cause that even like what you were saying about like with like just like men. I wanted to tap in on that shit like certain shit, like with men, correcting people and shit, and maybe taking like the confrontation the wrong way. A nigga gonna think twice still though, cause even you rub the nigga the wrong way, if he himself know he can't stand on nothing, he gotta just take that. Exactly. You feel me? Like men operate different. Like you gotta have a certain level of heart where it's like it's a nigga bigger than you, and it's like, hey, I'ma stand on this. That's you a man being tested as a man. Yeah, you feel me? So it's like we operate differently. Where it's like I ain't about to just. I'ma think. Regardless if I feel like I could whoop Vic or not, bro, I'm gonna think twice about just cause he a man, bro. Like I know once physicality come in there, it's up. It's up. It's gonna go like it's gonna go one or two ways, bro. So I gotta be ready for everything he about to come at me with. Like we judge this shit as men, bro. But you could be a humble giant, fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Get you turned the wrong way, it's a wrap. So it's even as black men though, just knowing like what it is out here, just for us, period. I mean, to get corrected, you know, by another, you know, brother, right? I mean, you can't. You gotta look at the glass half full, because if he don't say nothing to you, right, you might not have nobody in your corner that's doing no talking to you, right? Right. But if this complete stranger coming to you and say, "Hey, bro, do this differently," that could save your life. Or that's gonna give you different perspective. Like, damn, okay, I ain't never had this before. I might want to listen to this brother because he trying to get me on a straight and narrow. And that's that ignorance with the that's when I feel like it's on hypermasculinity. But that's because we don't be having no like upper guidance figure when it comes to men. So we learn everything from the streets or our peers, or like how we interact with our peers. So when it comes to like how you feel like you figuring something out.
OG, that shit,
because
legit OGs.
Endless shit in life, I feel like I'm just not learning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just not learning after like 25 type shit. So it's like with people like, especially like street niggas, like, cause I feel like if it wasn't for like me doing the rap and me like and the certain niggas I was around trying, like, you know what I'm saying, pulled me out of certain shit, I could have went a whole different way. So I feel like I got different perspectives with this shit. Like, really was in the streets, but really was able to like see things from a perspective. Like, I don't believe that common knowledge or common sense is really common. Like, I used to think everybody got the same like ideas of knowledge like you, but like the way you think, even to set this shit up, it's like different. Like, niggas is not on that wavelength. So never sell yourself short as far as like the mindset, the thoughts, the ideas, because niggas think way smaller than what you thinking. That's so me learning that and then just trying to like, so I just switched it up. Like, me now is a completely different me from whenever, but I know that I can relate to niggas that's locked in that. Like, I can relate to niggas that's still trapping, because I know what it feel like when the trappers was making your money and it's like you locked in that. You feel me? So it's like niggas don't want to put down the trap to go to the studio. I can relate to that, even though I know it's better. It's just like I can relate to not being able to get out that mindset in time. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But at the same time, like with me, especially with our OGs were telling things from their perspective of what we need to know that nobody told them. Yeah. And we have to do the same thing to the youngins too, because of the simple fact that there's a lot of things that the OGs was telling me. That didn't.
Let's
tell
classify
me
them correctly. Legit OGs. Legit OGs.
Yeah, legit OGs.
Yeah,
legit OGs. They told me something from their perspective, but it was a lot of things that they didn't tell me because they didn't go through what I was going through. Now, since we got the balance of the old school and the old school, some of the shit that the youngest going through, we know what you're going through. So now, like, it's us, you know what I'm saying, to give them game. You know what I'm saying? So they won't go around down the bad road that you talking about.
You got to use relatability to get the message across.
Disconnect is the
bro,
biggest.
I went through this. Yeah. I seen people go through this, bro. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's the new stance I'm on, like, right now, because I used to tell niggas, like, I never want to be a preacher. Like, I hate an old nigga trying to preach to me.
Yeah, that's
so
a fact.
when I be talking now, I be trying to be relatable to y'all niggas.
That's I said, the relatability,
like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know,
first,
you know what I done been through.
I don't want to be this nigga.
Yeah. You see me stay down and move focused over here. Yeah, so when niggas see you, like, stick to the music, stick to what you doing, regardless of whatever, they see you give that shit up to stick to this and it's moving. It's like you giving somebody something to watch. So it's like, it's more than me saying, like, yeah, little bro. I don't be just preaching to niggas like, yeah, go to school, that bullshit. Because it's like, bro, I didn't feel like school was going to take me there, bro. So I don't tell you to, like, go to school. I encourage you to change your mindset and how you got to approach and tackle life.
You know exactly what you want to do.
Yeah. figure that shit out like with
if
that.
school is the route for that, go.
When they see me doing my thing, it's like now
Do
it's like
whatever's good for you.
Yeah.
what's gonna work for you and making sure
that's
that
a
you're
fact.
doing that shit like on 1,000. That's all.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing you can really ask for. You could die tomorrow, bro, and you done invested your whole life in it trying to be a lawyer. That's some fucked up shit.
One thing I was gonna have to say, we gotta salute the legit OGs because when they say age ain't nothing but a number, that applies to people that really still kids, but at an old ass age. So it's like some of these people misguiding these other people just because they older and trying to be using they age as a way to like step down on younger people, and that's why some people don't got no respect. Y'all, some of these older men don't even know what they doing with their lives, but just because they older, they think they could just kick down game to people. Age is nothing but a number, so that's why I said shout out to the legit OGs, because there's a lot of people our age that ain't grow for shit, but they could carry the same image as us. Oh, I'm 28, yo. I done seen shit, but I know a lot of 28s my age
really
that's
call
still
ourselves
fucking
OGs?
18. Yeah,
It's
we
getting
OGs,
there.
man. We getting
It's
there.
They calling me that already.
Yeah.
So, like
it's
the
getting
youngest that I be around, bro, they already called.
I'm starting to think about it like that.
Nah, cause
we
you gotta
OGs,
look
man.
like
They
the
already been
age
calling
gap.
me
The age
that,
gap
bro.
is crazy. Like y'all remember,
Since
like
25, I've been called that, bro.
yeah, they pushed it
Which
down
is
like you
crazy.
when 25, bro. I remember you be 21, bro. I used
Big
to
bro,
look at
OG.
I used to look at niggas that was 27 like dumb older than me, bro. I used to feel like
Yeah, that's a fact.
they looked at us as like young niggas, but not to the point where it's like stupid ass young nigga. It was like young nigga I could put game on, make sure you
Yeah,
straight.
that's a
Like
fact.
the gap now, I feel like 5 years difference, bro. It's like it's a crazy
different reality.
mindset as far as
It's
how you
night
look
or
at life,
day,
bro.
yeah.
It's either like
It's night or day.
that 5 years
Yeah.
The
difference
little
is
youngest
enough
I
for
be
you willing
working
to go
at
to
my
jail.
job, bro. I be like, bro, no, bro.
Crash
don't-
dummies, bro.
No,
Yeah,
Nick, listen to me, please.
Crash dummies
I-
trying
I
to be
just want-
gangster. Like,
listen,
shit
like, bro, like
crazy.
they mindset is crazy. Their mindset is crazy.
And that's why
bro.
I said we like
you
OGs
mad
now.
that she just told you to do your job. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, listen to your logic, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Everything
You're not
just
doing what you
emotional,
do. I
bro.
know, bro, but what the fuck? Like, what you mean? No, take accountability of your actions, my nigga. Like, bro, the mentality is crazy.
Yeah,
I be-
that's why that's the
Bro,
social
I be
media
like,
shit. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Like,
I be bugging,
it's that
bro.
social media, it's the
Fool, I'm
internet
trying
shit.
to tell you, bro.
But niggas really be acting like bitches, bro, going to jail or some little hoe shit though.
On some whole
Yeah.
shit.
It's really getting serious. Like it's really like, bro, it might got something to do with them. Let me stop, bro, if I get canceled.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit, man. I was gonna say that.
No, go ahead. Don't. Hey, look.
But it's the truth,
Hey, look.
though.
And I was
It's
gonna
the truth,
say like,
and no
Right.
offense to nobody who
Nah,
feel
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Nah,
the
it's
fact
just,
that
bro,
if
like,
you-
how do
if
we
you
get to that
pro-masculine,
point?
You not anti nothing.
Yeah, how do we get to that point where it's like niggas just
You can't be
we
men
can't
no
we can't
more.
regulate our emotions, bro?
We
Like
can't men no more. Russell Westbrook with a fucking dress on. Like, come on,
Hey.
dude. You talking about you a single, you a heterosexual male with a family and all that, but you up here with a dress on.
like what's that
come
supposed,
on,
what's
bro.
that supposed to mean?
You know what I'm saying?
He was paid to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pro-masculine, but
You
I'm
know
not
that for a fact?
anti
He was paid
dudes
to do
wearing
that?
dresses.
You
If
know
you
that-
want to wear a dress, cool. But if you
Hold on.
like, come on now.
you know that for a fact that he was paid to do that, or it's just you just.
That's
I don't know
wild.
it for a fact,
he
but
had a
but
cleavage.
but
He had cleavage,
I'm
man.
saying, in my opinion, I think he was paid to do that because, like Scoop said, you are a heterosexual man with a wife and kids. Why are you putting on a dress? What's the incentive?
What's your expression?
What's the
I was
incentive
gonna
for
say,
putting a
like,
dress on?
What's the symbolism, man?
With Kid
Right.
Cudi too, he
What-
another nigga
what
throwing
are you
me
trying to
off, bro.
convey?
He did
Yeah,
that
Kid
shit.
Cudi
that's
is
the only
throwing me
thing I
off,
just be
bro.
The
like.
only thing with Kid Cudi I would say is he that was to commemorate.
Bro, I don't want to hear that Scott. That shit is cap, bro. Show me Kurt Cobain. That's some bullshit. First of all, bro, that's some bullshit.
No, I feel you.
The
though.
way
I'm
he
just
worded,
saying,
the
though.
way he
I'm just
worded
saying,
that,
though.
bro, you just felt like wearing a dress. I wish these niggas just say I feel like wearing a dress instead of trying to
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
seem
I
like it's
respect
some,
that,
like
man.
stop making it like it's
I
some
respect that,
masculine
man. I'd be like,
fluidity
okay, yeah,
shit
that's what I'm
because
saying.
I never like, bro, it's different if it's like okay, a little nigga he grow up and you see him in the kitchen and then it's like I'm like oh. Women belong in the kitchen. You can't do that. That's different, bro. You want to be a chef. That's you taking shit too far, bro. If I bring Barbies in front of my little boy, fool,
world.
It's a chance that bro would start playing with fucking Barbies. I introduced him to that shit, so it's like,
Exactly.
when the fuck did you ever wake up? I don't remember no point in my life where I woke up and was like, I'm trying to put on a dress, bro, because my older sister wanted a dress. So y'all gotta make that make sense to me, bro.
That's why. That's
and
why.
the only reason why I wore my mother heels was to be taller. My dad was like, what the fuck?
I done did that a couple times.
It's explanations to that shit and some kid shit, though. We all did some kid shit, bro. Remember Bugs Bunny was in dresses and doing little wild shit, bro. Like, we done seen Martin and all of that shit. Like, bro, it's not like I look at niggas doing that shit complete. Like, Martin did that shit, fool. When I was too young to peep what the fuck was going on, I could respect the artistry and that shit. He could come off and be like, bro, we saving money. I was acting out these characters. I'm showing my range. Like, I'm showing this, that, and the third. Like, you feel me? Like, why? What the fuck you got a dress on, bro? Like, why do you have a dress on?
That's why I said I think he was paid to do that.
And just be real with it.
You got a
like,
wife and kids.
Because he not consistently wearing dresses.
Exactly.
I mean, he wearing some shit though, bro. Like, what the fuck?
He
Bro,
marketing he marketing a new style of whatever was put out.
But that shit
by
not
that
fly.
company.
That's
Nah.
not even fly. So it's like, what you niggas goals be, bro? Like, that's why I be looking at this shit. Like, what?
Anything? I'm like, bro, like, what is
What's the motive?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There could be $25 million in a briefcase right there, and somebody say, "I'll give you that if you put this dress on." I ain't doing it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
bro. It's just it's just your pride and what you standing on.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a man. What the fuck did I put on this dress?
That's a form of selling your soul.
Yeah.
There's many different forms of selling your soul, man.
Not being able to just stand on something. That's really what it is, bro. You can't stand on shit. A nigga own everything that you is. Can't stand on nothing. I don't know, bro. It's what you want to push, though. Like, because, see, they flip that and see we say all that and they make it seem like you got a problem with, like, gay people, but you don't. You feel me? Like, there's no issue with none of them. I don't feel like niggas need to get stoned or, like, I feel like everybody need to mind everybody's business.
We all got gay people in our family.
Yeah. But somewhere, like, bro.
Somewhere.
My thing is, real quick,
I have
before
my family, and I have a good friend that's gay.
Right. Real quick before we get into the
That's my
topic,
dog.
but
Shout out to
topic of the
Mario.
day. But be who you are, right? If that's what you want to be, cool. But don't make it seem like that's normal, because it's not. It's not normal.
And it's okay not to be normal.
Oh, you gotta force it on people.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is, if that's how you want to rock, cool. But
it has to be the norm. Like, as a standard where it has to be the norm.
Don't make it seem like for people who are heterosexual that, oh, like, yeah, this is the new norm. No, the fuck is not.
No, it's not.
It's not the new
If
norm.
it's normal and natural, you'll be able to, procreate. You're not able to do that. So it's unnatural to be okay with it being unnatural.
Do whatever.
That's you.
Do whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Just because we pro-heterosexual, no, I mean we anti-gay. We not.
Yeah. It just means like, bro.
Just don't try to push that narrative in every situation. That's
all
my
it be,
thing.
man.
Why you have to push it?
You want me to be considerate? You want me to be considerate that you like to dress up and wear makeup? You should be considerate that I want my son to not do that.
Exactly,
Like, that's all it is, bro.
If
And
he
it turn into why.
If he end up being that, then
Okay.
I'ma still love him.
People be trying.
But at the same time, me being a heterosexual male raising a young black man,
Not gonna mold him that way.
I'm not gonna mold him into being gay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm
mold
gonna
him
mold
into
him to
wearing
do
dresses
whatever
and
he
shit
want
like
to
that.
do. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody tell you no different.
Mhm.
So let's talk about Drake and his hot sauce situation.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Now you
down.
gotta elaborate because I don't know too much, and I thought it was some bullshit.
No, it's a real story, bro.
He put
You
hot
think he
sauce in the
legit put
condom?
hot sauce in the
Yes.
condom?
Yes.
For what reason? though?
Okay,
Fuck
listen.
you mean?
Nah, he got bread. He got bread.
Listen. Okay. So him and his girl, they was doing whatever, right?
Yeah.
One night stand, whatever.
Shut up.
Consensual at that, right? Consensual.
That hurts him though. Go ahead.
Consensual.
Crazy as fuck.
You know, he protected himself. So when they was done doing their business, right? He discarded. He discarded the condom in the trash, but he put hot sauce in it to kill the
He
sperm.
funny.
Oh,
yeah.
afterwards.
Afterwards,
Oh!
to kill the sperm.
Yeah.
So she decides, okay, I'm gonna go in the trash can, grab the condom, and try to impregnate myself.
Yeah, bro. She ain't
But-
go to jail.
That's
You didn't realize it was,
But what
she
she
didn't
didn't
realize
realize,
it was red?
What she didn't realize was there was hot sauce in there, so she got burned by.
She need to go to
But this my
jail.
thing,
By some
though.
Texas
I don't like
Pete.
the way they trying to carry this though.
Like, why is it talked about like Drake? Why
Like,
is
he
that
did
not
something
look
wrong.
like she's the
He can
creep?
do whatever he want with his own thing.
But on a serious note,
All
though,
bro did was put hot sauce in
No,
his
no, no.
condom.
Okay, time out.
You would have to do the creep shit to know that though. You would have to do the wild shit for
I'm
niggas to
thinking
know
he
that.
fucking her with the hot sauce.
no.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, that's smart as hell. She
Yeah.
ain't shit.
But-
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Females.
But look how they about to try to run with it.
Why she don't catch a charge though?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But see, that goes
trying
to
to do
show
shit
you
like that.
if that can happen to him, that can happen.
Not
yeah.
anybody.
Nah,
Any
when
one
I
of us.
seen that,
it's so
any
many,
one
so
of
many
us, bro.
stories
We
of
know
people
where they about to
freezing-
take this.
freezing
We know
the
how they about to
condoms,
take this.
Freezing the condoms and trying to impregnate themselves and then
facts.
and win.
But ain't nobody
child
tell her
support
go put
and all
that thing in there.
How is that legal?
If his shit,
Bruh, that
if,
shit is fraud.
if,
How is that legal?
Hey, women like that.
Paternity fraud,
Women
like,
like
what
that
the
gotta go to
fuck?
prison.
And, but they get away with it and get child support. That's what's crazy about it.
set,
How
you
is
eat
that
it.
legal? How?
And then when a nigga be ready to kill a bitch, bruh, it's like they gotta just, bruh, I don't even get that shit,
See,
bruh.
But that's crazy.
It's the men out there who's experienced the same thing that the women actually did get pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. And had to pay child support and all
Yeah,
that.
bruh.
Damn.
Niggas be ready to end it, bruh. Niggas go through
So
some
you
fucked
gotta
up
flush
shit
that
out
shit
here,
down the
bruh.
toilet.
Like, that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta put-
you gotta flush
Bruh,
them
he
rubbers
probably-
down
he
the
trying to
toilet,
line her- He
man.
probably trying to line her up though, bro. You gotta set the trap sometimes.
That's
Gotta set the trap
wild.
sometimes. But even with that shit though, bro, like how you get bagged doing that and even got the audacity to, I would have took that to the grave. Why would you even tell
Yeah.
people like you
That's
got
what I'm
caught?
saying.
That's
They
the
telling-
clout- that's the clout
They not
shit,
just
too,
telling
though.
people. They
That's the clout
telling the
shit.
court. They telling the court and getting
trying-
away with that shit. I'm like, what is happening?
You trying to sue me because you tried to steal my sperm, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't go.
And just because it backfired.
Yeah,
and
I
keep
just
in
didn't
mind,
go like that.
he didn't know she was going to do that. He just
assumed.
yeah.
No, time out. I think he kind of probably knew that she was going to do that shit. Because that's kind of petty if you think about it. Because you can easily just flush that shit down the toilet.
Nah, he
But you
probably.
can't.
He probably
You don't know what's going on in somebody's head for a fact.
that's the test. But that's the test
I mean,
right
but we
there.
can what if that all day long.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
maybe
saying.
That's his standard protocol. Put
Yeah.
hot sauce in the
Yeah,
condom
you don't
and
know
But
this-
I'm saying what I'm saying. That I ain't saying that what he did was fucked up, but it is kind of petty. Because at the same time, like you are going out your way to open
Nah,
up your
bro.
condom and put
That
put
level
hot
of
sauce.
petty will only reach who it deserve, though. You gotta be on some.
No. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
level
I
saying.
agree with you
petty
on that.
only
She deserved
reach
that
what it
shit. She
deserve.
wanted to do that shit and all
Yeah.
that. I agree with you on that. But I'm just
If
saying.
you
I'm
don't
just
do
saying,
no
like,
fuck
damn,
shit
cuz,
back, that's
you
just a
could've
random act.
You could have just.
If you don't do no fuck shit back, it's a random act. It's just me doing some wild shit that nobody would never, ever know. Nobody would never know unless you
do some wild shit.
wild ass shit.
No, that's a
Because that's the
fact.
only way that
Unless
can come
you-
to
like,
the
and the
light.
shit you do,
No, that's a fact.
the shit
That's
that you
a fact.
did is wilder than the shit I did. Me randomly putting hot sauce in the condom with nobody around, I could die. Nobody would never figure that out. You going into the trash can to pull my rubber out and turkey baste yourself after I put hot sauce in it is another thing, bro.
Pretty much.
Then you
Shit
got
is gross.
old nut with hot sauce and you like you
Like,
crazy, bro.
think about
Yeah.
the
So it's
desperation
like
of
they
that,
talk
the
about this
mindset
burning
behind
food,
doing
you
that
feel me?
shit.
Saying.
So it's
Nah,
like
that's
You
wild.
down
you
bad,
gonna
bro.
see that bitch red. That like it's
Yeah.
red. Like I don't.
you the one that
That's what I'm
down
trying to
bad.
figure out. Like this,
Oh
she
my
was
God.
so.
She just looking at her. Oh, this
Yeah,
Drake,
can't
nigga.
flip-
I'm
can't
taking
flip
this
that
so
shit on me.
eager.
Can't flip that
He
on
was
me.
like, nah, he got special sperm. His sperm red. What the fuck? No, bitch. But like you was
Yeah,
so
wow.
red.
Yeah,
You
wow.
just disregard all the red flags. No pun intended.
Nah, for real. No pun intended.
Hey man, but nah, see all that situation did was like really cause everyone to like think about how they moving.
This
Nah,
is
there's
how-
your-
You gotta have enough money for that though. Like everybody ain't trying to get set up like that. Like
Yeah.
these women know what they looking for. Like Drake, niggas like that gotta watch out for shit like that.
Oh, but I seen a nigga that work at 7-Eleven get trapped, cuz.
Yeah, I mean you could get trapped.
Yeah, I'm not saying people ain't get trapped,
I'm talking
but
about the setup
if
for
you-
like that type of money. Like
No, I'm talking.
if you up there in status, you gonna know that.
Thing, like she
Right,
got like I
right.
know somebody that used to work at
Yeah.
7-Eleven who hit a joint and she turkey based herself with the sperm from his condom. I said, bro, You not even 1,000 there.
Yeah, that
like
is
what?
crazy.
Like I don't even understand. That's what I'm saying.
Some people,
regular dudes are going through this too.
yeah, I mean, because some
That's
people
what's
got a little
crazy.
bit of money
I
too.
mean,
though.
there's
Any
different
type of
levels, though.
security,
Like, niggas
you
get-
can
niggas
find
getting
security.
trapped, though.
It's 100 there.
People not.
If that.
People can get
If
trapped not just for
Yeah, it's
financial.
not only just
hold
for
on.
security.
People can get trapped not just for financial security. Some people need emotional security.
No,
that's
Like
a
you do a
fact.
good job at managing my emotions. I need you in my life forever, so or some shit like
They
that.
thinking a
You can
baby
get
just gonna
trapped
keep
just
you
for
around.
any other.
want that one
Everybody got
aspect
their own
of
reasons
you.
why they want to trap you. A girl can have her money straight, but will want you for other reasons other than money.
No, that's a fact.
The number one
Just like
reason
they
is
little
money,
man
though.
slave.
The number one reason is always money,
Yeah.
though.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah. I mean, we're not disputing that, but I'm just saying, it's just
But
everybody got
but
their
if
own
it
motives.
fluctuate, yeah, because some Jones just got a one-track mind. He just crazy.
Because a lot of girls got money now, so that shit don't even be the problem.
They doing better for us as a whole.
They got
Yeah.
money.
Shout out to y'all,
I ain't
man.
got no money.
That's big, y'all.
Yeah, that's big. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this lady's out here hustling. I like me a hustler though.
That's big,
Yeah,
y'all.
a little bread in your pocket.
They don't got no money. Nah, they do got money, though. They got money. They got money.
I be seeing
You don't know,
it
man.
be like 12 girls all
Yeah.
going out the country together. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Together.
They just-
Proper planning.
I was just about to say, motherfuckers know how to make the
Proper planning.
editing look good, bro. Like, editing looks good.
They got
Like,
the right
editing
spots.
to make you think that motherfuckers living a life that is like, I don't even know, man. Like, the motherfuckers just know how to edit, bro. Like, just know this shit is not. I don't take none of this shit for nothing, bro. Like, it's like you can't even stun on me on the ground. I don't even look at this shit like for real, bro.
It's
Like,
crazy,
I gotta feel like
bro.
you really. I gotta know for a fact you a nigga that got it for me to even look at this shit. Cause niggas is you squatting in front of other niggas whips, niggas going out their ways like weekly, like. That's what I'm saying. Like we can't really get in that social media mix because it's like I don't know how to do that. I can't
Yeah, I
live
don't know
like
how to
that,
do that
bro.
either, bro.
Like when this metaverse shit get like really stamped, like it's gonna take over because niggas will like. Y'all remember the Matrix when bruh bammed on everybody? Like bruh, put me back in that shit.
No mind, man.
That's what that shit going for. Like niggas is looking at it like fool. I'd rather be cause like son.
What's good, Tom?
I wake up today and I could get a pimple like on the Instagram. I could just clean that shit up. Like,
Man,
bruh,
look.
nobody wants to be human, bruh. Nobody trying to be regular,
you got
bruh.
people they'll go to Ocean City and be like, I'm in Aruba.
Bro.
Cap.
Yeah, they just changed the location on the
I'm
post.
like, location on the
I'm like,
joke,
cut it
bro.
out.
Hey, bro, I see
like,
when
cut
you
it
took
out,
this, man.
You in Ocean City. You 3 hours to the east. Come on,
Bruh,
now.
it's like
Ain't no boardwalk in Aruba.
come on.
The fuck?
And
The
it's
hell
like,
y'all niggas talking about?
Boardwalk in Aruba.
y'all taking away from the experience to actually grinding for something and then like making it there. Like you
But that's why
y'all don't deserve
the
things.
people that
and it's
get-
not to say like you ain't deserve things like naturally. It's not your birthright to be able to get things. But bruh,
Nah,
you
I
didn't
know
earn
somebody-
nothing to be like I worked for this, or you feel no way about this. So it's like
I mean-
everything is the next thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put.
But that's why it don't last long if you don't earn it though.
That's
'Cause you
right.
don't even know how to
You don't even
manage it.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
at all. I know somebody.
That's how the scammers move too. There's some smart
move.
scammers that invest that shit into what's gonna multiply and clean the shit up. Some niggas who scam and get the bread don't know what to do with it,
Right.
and that's how they end up back in the hole. You know what I'm saying?
That scammer shit awful. Like the fact that you can go to the police and say, yeah, I got scammed by this person. They be like, well, you gave him the money, so I don't know what you would have. Like, you can be like, hey, for real. Like, they get away with that shit because you gave him the money.
Hey,
like,
man.
it's not like he stole that shit from
Yeah.
you.
Once
you
your
gave him
bread
the
get
money,
lost-
he just lied to you what he
Let's
said
talk
he
about
was
the
gonna do
virtual
it.
scammers, bro. Once the bread get lost, cash app and your bank don't want to do nothing with it to resolve your issue. They be like, man, you're
It's
lost.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone. There's nothing we can do about it.
It's
Next
gone.
time, just verify the contact.
Like you said, right?
Bullshit. That shit crazy, bro.
It's a crazy, bro. Like we in a shift right now, bro. It's either about to be the end or some new shit. One of the two. That's how I be feeling. Like this shit about to just crash.
Man, I just take everything day by day, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's how I
every
be
day
looking
some
at
new
it.
shit happens.
'Cause
And
it
I be
just-
like, man, fuck it.
Like we living in some weird ass times, bro. And like I understand the depression and shit now because it's like the anxiety. I got anxiety like a motherfucker, so I could wake up some days and just be feeling like, bro,
Man, I got trust issues.
what the
like a
fuck is the
motherfucker.
point of going on with this shit, bro? Like with this corona and shit. Yeah, I know it's some bullshit, but it's just the capsule of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of pressure going on just being alive right now.
Been dead on this for 2 years.
Yeah, and like we ain't never seen nothing like this in our life.
At all.
Like there's some shit you read about like in history, like
Yeah.
the plague and the Dust Bowl and shit. I always used to look at shit and be like, damn, like, I'm glad I missed that shit, and now we living in one of them joints, so it's like, bro.
Like, this shit about to be normal, cuz. Like, this COVID and shit is about to be normal for real.
Man.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
it's going nowhere. I think we just going to have to deal with that shit, bro.
I mean, bro, I think this shit about to just turn into the new, like, code, because, like, what the fuck is
That's
it
what
right
I'm
now?
saying.
Like, I mean, I don't know about the motherfuckers that's, like, reacting to the point where they, like, can't move and shit. I don't know how they getting that shit off like that. I don't want to be ignorant or, like, disregard the lives that was lost. However, though, like, bro, that shit ain't never really do me nothing, bro. Like, for real, I caught that shit, bro. I ain't really do nothing. I lost my taste and smell. That shit is fucked up. Like, that shit, I don't
When
know.
I heard that, I said, God,
Bruh,
Yeah,
that
that's
shit,
so
and then
sick.
nobody don't know
I
when it
can't
come back.
imagine.
That shit's scary, bro. Like, but other than that though, and I know it's like niggas can't breathe and they on ventilators and shit, but I be feeling like if you go to the hospital more, they give you that shit, bro.
Damn,
Like,
I
Boy,
can't imagine eating a ham
any
and cheese
trip to the
sandwich
hospital
can't taste
automatic. It's
yeah,
COVID.
I feel like you go to automatic, bro.
Motherfucker.
They be like misdiagnosing people and saying, okay, you got COVID. Like, no.
Bro, when can we catch common colds? Like, so you catch a common cold, start coughing and shit. You don't even get your little 3-day grace period to like heal. Like,
Exactly.
it's I don't know, bro.
Now you
So
gotta hurry up.
I guess that's a new fever, COVID, but it's still the same symptoms as a fucking cold. Like,
I be thinking.
I just heard it's like way worse though.
yeah,
I be in
bro,
my head
like-
sometimes thinking this joint is an agenda, but then again, dang, y'all realize losing lives out here. I don't know what
I don't
going
know what
on.
the fuck
Yeah,
to
I'm just
say,
like,
bro.
bro.
Like,
Cause
I don't
then
know.
you watch what's that show?
They create that shit, man.
What's that joint?
3 times.
They create that shit. I don't
Well,
Oh, what you mean 3 times? Somebody got COVID 3 times? A same
friend.
person? So you can catch COVID multiple times.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that show that
Bro,
that just
how the
recently
fuck you do
boomed
that?
on
Where you
Netflix?
been at, bro?
That
Nah,
show.
my friend Josh, he said, yeah,
again?
it's her 3rd time.
Yeah,
having it.
all right.
Wooden?
Huh?
Josh Wooden?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Hey, y'all watch Squid Game, right?
Yeah.
So this is like, you know, people with money just play with people's lives. So like,
Yeah.
that's why I be thinking like, could COVID just be in the agenda where people just put bread onto that drink?
I think it's
Yes.
population
Yeah.
control.
yes, they got that
I
shit.
think
put
it's
bread in the
population
drink.
control.
Watch bodies drop.
I think it's
Yeah,
population
I don't
control.
want to get into the conspiracy.
Yeah, I
theories,
don't though, but
But I think
I
it's
mean,
probably
just
Bro,
bad
they
mad
done
control.
said, it's not even conspiracy theories, bro. They know niggas done, bro. Like they done,
But, like,
they
it's
done
on
put, they
record.
put that
He
bro
said,
Fauci.
But it's on record.
Bruh
that
funded
them
this shit.
Funded this
That's
shit.
what I'm
that
saying.
It started
You know what I'm
from.
saying? Like-
That's what I'm saying. And like Dr. Fauci kept saying, like, it's not true. I'm like, bro, and bro, like, yo, here's the paper.
He's like, bruh,
what
y'all
are you
not,
talking
aren't y'all
about?
creating biohazardous? Woo. I don't think that's what we're doing. Like he's swerving the question,
Yeah, and
bro.
I'm like, bro, you can't. Like, he was like, we are not funded. But did you fund this specific
Yes.
joint?
Yes.
If you fund this
Good, Quan.
specific joint,
That got to do with this, and this with a
That's
lab
what I'm
that the
saying.
outbreak started. Then they covering up
then he
with this.
want to flip it around. He was like, what you doing is some people not, because there's a lot of people that want to kill
Damn.
Dr. Fauci.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, that's not that man's fault, because the simple fact that he counting out on your bullshit, now people want to react. He not telling people to kill you. He just putting the facts out there because that's the facts, and people
Right.
need to know the facts. Now that's your fault. Now people want to kill you because now your dark actions coming to light.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? You can't blame that man because
Yeah,
of
'cause
that.
he
When I
telling you
seen that, I
facts,
was
bro.
like, you can't blame that man because people want to kill you. Blame yourself because you did that. Like, you can't blame that man. You
And
can't
bro-
say he pumping that in the people's mind. You can't say that.
And you gotta think
can't
real
say
life,
that.
bro. Anytime the government as long as I've been alive, bro. Cause even I remember like every time that we seen a president switch. How much presidents we seen now? Like, but anyway, I used to wait to think like if we gonna
that's
see
a
the
good
effect
question.
change,
Right.
We're
bro.
not life.
Yeah,
I think just a bill.
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
bill.
'cause-
Bill. Yeah, 4.
cause they
Well, five-
they make it
Bill-
seem like
Yeah,
you know when
Bill,
it
Bush,
shit.
Obama.
Bush
Yeah,
did 8
Trump.
years.
Yeah.
Obama did 8 years. That's good.
They make it
16
seem like
right
Bill
there.
ain't
when
do
it
the
shifts
full 8,
something
did he?
gonna happen,
No,
bro.
Did he do
I
the full
said
8?
George Bush did 8.
Yeah,
did
no,
two
Nah,
terms.
Bill did 8.
Did he do the full 8? Okay.
Yeah.
But anytime your government in a rush to help you, bro, it's a red flag, fool. Like the way that these niggas, we give you free McDonald's, we give you $1,000, we give you $5,000
And that shit-
bonus.
and
Remember they was
that-
doing? They was
like,
giving
bruh.
out. They was getting out free fried chicken and weed. Who
Come on,
are
bro.
you? Who
Gas
are you courting to?
Bruh,
Who you courting to? Who you want?
That chicken shot.
Bro,
Fried
we be going
chicken
through real
and
shit in
weed.
real life
Who?
though. When you ever seen the government in a hurry, like, bro, y'all got to,
That
y'all
chicken
got
shot
to,
up.
like, we gotta make sure that we give y'all every incentive. Like, bro, once I seen that, I wasn't even anti-vax until I seen how hard they was pushing it.
Yeah, that's the way they pushing it. I'm like, bro.
That shit alone make me, bro.
Why can't
every
that be
commercial,
optional?
it's on TV, and then when you look back on it, John, right now, bro, and then you gotta look at it. Anytime you see the news going smack, you know that it's some type of civil shit going on behind the scenes because the news outlets able to go smack at what's going on. So if they asking, what's the answer? What the fuck are you guys doing? Like,
Exactly. Now the
who's to be
variations
wrong?
out.
This
Now
a
you
civil
get
crime on
booster and shit
humanity.
that.
Like,
bro.
it's a crime against humanity. What the fuck it is? It is a crime against humanity. But y'all niggas know that. You feel me? Y'all want to act on this like, what the fuck we do now, bruh? Y'all been should have been looking like, what the fuck is the options? Y'all
My
just
thing is,
geeking,
yeah,
like-
but my thing is like the vaccine. Like you can have the vaccine, but my thing is you forcing people to get the
Yeah, that's
vaccine.
And they don't.
That's the key.
That's the only.
Niggas
It was
with
like,
the
you don't
vaccine
have
is
to
still
get
That's
it.
to make you look at it
They
sideways.
be like, we not forcing you.
Yeah,
to get
then
it.
maybe-
It's just you can't do
Like,
certain
if it wasn't
stuff.
forced,
You just can't do certain
But
stuff.
see, that's the thing, though.
That's why
Because-
democracy
Because at
got-
first, it was optional. Because at first, when it was rolling it out,
No, that's a fact. Now it's become
they
more
was
and then
like,
more
all
over
right, yeah,
time.
it's optional. Get it
Yeah.
if you so please. Now all of a sudden it's nah.
Y'all gotta get
Y'all
this
gonna
Yeah,
shit.
some
Yeah,
countries you
I
can't even
did
go in without being vaccinated. What's cuz name? Damn, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a tennis player.
Oh,
They call him
Djokovic.
Joker.
Oh,
Djokovic.
Joker, yeah.
Djokovic. He tried to go to Australia. He thought it was some kind of, you know what I'm saying, rule or something that he could finesse. Nah, they was like, nah, champ. You can't come in. And then when that happened, France was like, I don't think you're gonna come in here in France for the French Open to do that
Oh,
shit
Lord.
either. I'm like, damn, you can't even go into the country without being vaccinated.
That shit, and then you gotta get doses.
Shit, look at the establishment in DC.
You gotta get 2 doses and then
What?
You gotta show that. You
What
gotta show
happened?
proof that you vaccinated.
Oh, yeah. For each
Everywhere,
go to, like
right?
restaurants
In
and all
DC.
that. Didn't that get stamped on like on January 15th or something like that? What date did they?
Oh,
just,
yeah.
did it go
like,
into effect?
like the 15th, something like that.
That's-
It's
Yeah,
in
you
effect,
can't you can't be going to certain
Any
places.
establishment in DC, you gotta show
Yeah.
proof you've been vaccinated.
Yeah.
Why? With vaccinated people getting sick, like, more.
Matter of fact, when I went to Philly last weekend, when I was up there, I'm vaccinated. I went and got some
God bless
food. I went and got some food, and they was like, "Yeah, can we see proof of your vaccination card?" I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." But just going to a whole nother state just for like a little getaway, I didn't even realize like, oh damn, they might ask me for my vaccination
This
card.
shit still
I
is.
had it on me anyway, but it was like, damn, this
This
is
shit is
crazy. 'Cause
real,
it went
yeah.
from being optional to nah, we need to see
Which
proof.
drink did
you
you
can't
say?
even go into a restaurant, bro. That's crazy.
Pfizer.
Pfizer. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't even go to a restaurant. That's crazy.
I know they was
Well, you
holding-
can go in there,
They was
but you
holding
ain't gonna
niggas
get served.
jobs, yeah.
you ain't gonna get no service.
They was holding niggas jobs over their head, man. Like,
Yeah.
and we in a, I don't know, bro.
Hey,
Just to
man,
know that,
people
like,
free
this
in
how
these
we would
jobs.
handle a real pandemic, fool, is like, that's kind of crazy. Cause, like, bro, if this was some real shit, like, that's how I know it's government made, though. Cause if this was real, bro, America would have failed. This shit is over. We lost that
That's
game,
why.
bro.
That's why when it snowed
We
a few
lost.
weeks, that's why 95 was so bad, like it was, because a lot of the contractors for the snowplows they got let go.
Yeah.
because,
That's what I was gonna say,
because
bro.
they
Everybody working
weren't
no more.
vaccinated.
Bro.
Oh shit.
They weren't vaccinated, so that's why 95 was as bad
was
as it
terrible.
was, because I mean they didn't have enough manpower to treat the roads.
Oh,
That's
nah.
stupid. And then the vaccinated people is still getting niggas sick. So you might as well
Right.
let them niggas stay.
Right.
Then y'all got niggas in grocery stores that y'all not forcing to do that. Cause you can't do that with them, bruh.
It's
See,
a
once
mess,
it start
man.
getting business involved and the business start conflicting, then the rest of y'all motherfuckers' health and well-being go out the window. Once the business start
It's a
conflicting
mess,
with like
bro.
merchants and like middlemen and all that shit, and it's like, oh, this nigga can't lose this because we gonna lose too much. This nigga gonna have to die if this go down. Yeah, all the rest of y'all die. Like y'all could die. As long as I could keep my Giant and my Walmart
Look
going.
at the NBA and NFL COVID protocols and that joint
Look at-
fucking
look
up
at that
niggas'
shit,
teams
bro.
and seasons low key.
crazy.
The inconsistency with people like meshing well,
bro.
playing with their starters and all
Too
that.
much
Shit,
money
look at
on the
Kyrie.
line.
In a way, yeah.
Kyrie.
So much money
Yeah.
on the line, bro. Nigga die about some of that shit that you don't even be known, bro. Like that, it's a whole world that's going on past what we got going on, bro. Them niggas, remember, these is crazy motherfuckers that just playing with billies. Like they just, this
Right,
whole setup
right.
is fucked up in the first place.
That's why
bro.
I was
They-
thinking like
you
that
know what I'm
Squid
saying?
Game concept. Like y'all just playing
Right.
with bread. Y'all get bored. Like, dude, when you get so much money for such a long time, some people realize get bored and start investing in shit like that. I'm like, whoa, y'all niggas wild.
I mean, bro, killing for money. The way
Yeah.
these niggas go hard for money in the first place. What the
Yeah.
fuck is the government real life? Like, end goal. What do you niggas want? Like, y'all just trying
like, what you want?
y'all just trying to have all this paper just to, like, what, bro?
But see, what's even more like disturbing, because we all know about Area 51 out in Nevada. Well, we know of it. We don't know what goes behind the walls.
Bullshit.
But just imagine how much crazy shit is locked away, bro. That can like just wipe us
That
all
we
out.
don't know about.
That can wipe us all out.
Bro.
That's why I just pray.
Like, I
peace
feel
of
like we
mind.
just getting to the point where
No,
the
we think
veil
all that
getting
shit.
thinner, bro. Like, the veil getting thinner. Like, it ain't it's hard for this, like, moving forward. I don't feel like we gonna be able to get tricked by, like, little stories and myths and shit. Like, I feel like a lot of
The
shit.
history books is out of
Yeah,
there.
like, cause aliens, I feel like we gonna really
Nah,
be
they
seeing
real.
them soon too.
They
though.
real.
I know they real, bro. I know for a fact
And they
I done
been
seen
here.
this. I know I done seen a UFO. fool.
They been here.
I know I stamp I seen a
So you
UFO,
seen
bro.
all them hidden
Nah, I think I seen a UFO
civilizations
before though.
and all these fixtures and old ass computer type items they finding and shit like, bro, they wasn't doing that shit by themselves.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying.
Them
Like,
pyramids?
I was just about to say that. Like, we niggas, we had advanced technology,
Statues?
bro. They trying to make it seem like all this shit just popped up out the cut. We had a lot of advanced technology that these niggas.
That's what I'm saying,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Because how the fuck you gotta already look at this shit and like break it down in the scopes, bro. Like, we had a whole civilization that was thriving and existing before these niggas, bro. We taught these niggas how to bathe. You feel me? So it's like y'all niggas that we taught how to we civilized y'all came back and did some barbaric shit again, and then y'all gonna come tell us that we goddamn
We the
we
barbarians,
was in
bro.
huts and we was in mud. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We was flexing like you look our people, bro. We stunt like even they got us looking like wearing chains and shit like that. Shit came from nowhere, bro. Niggas got diamonds in their teeth, like that shit has been a thing, bro. Stunting diamonds, rubies in my toes and shit like that, like up. You feel me? I'm a king, really
That's a
like
fact.
having gold. You know what I'm saying? They know that gold in your body, like gold is an element. Like, you know what I'm saying? You actually get benefits from wearing real gold.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of flip on shit where it's just like, nah, we just too far away from knowing what the fuck going on. But as far as like technology and shit like that, even look at the pyramids, bro. They can't do that shit right now. Like, how the fuck y'all know everything? This is an advancement, right? So it's like, as in whatever happened before, y'all are past that. Y'all can't make that, and y'all got cranes, all type of shit. So it's like that shit was past some shit. Yeah, that shit had to be past some shit that we even know, bro. Like they was making it like precision lasers or something. So that could have been some shit where it's like, bro, like we don't know, bro. Like some mind shit. Like if it's to the point where niggas can't fathom that shit, bro, then you know it got to be closer to the spiritual. Like, and then see, that's reasonable doubt. But niggas not gonna say that though. They believe some bullshit like. They believe some biblical shit when it's like an excuse for some bullshit.
When it's
You feel me?
convenient.
Like,
When it's
yeah,
convenient,
when it's gonna
That's
make
a fact.
sense for some, you know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna flip it when it has something to do with like having to like use your own thinking and understanding. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like niggas be lost.
That's the key word right there. Use your own thinking.
Yeah, your own understanding with this shit, bro. Like if you don't be trying to peek.
It's a
from
lot
your
of group thinking going on in this era.
If that,
That's a fact.
if fucking that, bro.
You said group
Like,
thinking?
Yeah.
If that, bro.
Group
Like that
thinking.
mob mentality, the
Yeah,
way these
bro.
niggas just go with the
It's
wave.
cool if it's you might even just like an artist, not just this can
Yeah.
happen to anybody. But if 30 people saying let's tear his name down, even though you don't really want to do it, but it's let's tear his name, people find joy in just bringing people down.
Yeah. That cancel culture
That shit
shit,
is
bro.
fucking wild.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, how you feel like you about to cancel a nigga that you wouldn't even
And
never
fuck up
say
his
nothing
whole
to in real
paper,
life?
his
though?
business
Y'all just
side.
want to see a nigga hurt. Like, fucking up a nigga money is crazy to me, bro. Off the strength of just like, I don't like what you said. And it's crazy now that it's like, bro, I done heard endless shit that people said that I don't like in real life, bro. And it's like, you got a decision in real life to act on that. Twitter and shit, it make it seem like Like, it gives certain people authority, bro. Cause let's say I just threw some shit out there, bro. Like, bro, I say some shit for the fuck of it sometimes, fool.
Yeah,
like, I say some shit just to say some shit sometimes, bro. So it's like if I did just say some shit on Twitter, bro.
From my perspective, I just be tweeting like it's probably hilarious.
How the fuck y'all get the authority to just like chime in, nitpick this, chip this down? So it's like, bro, I don't know, bro. We gotta do better with what the fuck we be really allowing to slide. I think that niggas need to start, like, people that's cognizant of what the fuck going on in real life need to start kind of putting their foot down on certain shit, bro. Cause we don't got no barriers.
All right, y'all got any closing thoughts? Anything? Any upcoming projects?
Shit, hell yeah, man. So right now, I just dropped my album, New Meta. So my album out right now. Goddamn, we got the Chuku album just dropped. So
Nothing Possible to God
out. So the next thing that we moving on right now, we got KJB Season 2 coming out. So that's the next collab between us two.
Duo
project. So we got a group tape about to drop. And then right at the end of the year, I'm probably about to come back out with another jump. So
and I'm still dropping visuals for songs that people like from my album because people is streaming my shit, showing
right
love, support.
We just in the promo
I got
stage.
some visuals coming up for that to keep pushing that.
Yeah,
just a lot of entertainment coming my way and a lot of consistency.
Yeah, we just making sure we staying working, bro.
All right.
Supposed to be shooting yesterday.
We gonna stay tuned for the projects.
Y'all need a funny nigga for y'all video, man.
Yeah, most
sure.
definitely. Now we about to talk about the
Like, I've been telling everybody this, know I've been fucking with me, so please, I'm here.
Yeah, nah, for real, bro.
Sure.
We gonna tap in.
Yeah, we're gonna tap in.
All right, y'all. That's it for today's show. Appreciate y'all for coming on, man.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Definitely
We're gonna have y'all back on.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. This
Appreciate you, big
is the
dog.
Spade Of Spades Podcast. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. We are out. Peace.
Right.